Tupelo Smiles is a top-notch group. They're very compassionate about what they do. They've given me the smile that I've always wanted. I've been a patient for 15 years and I wouldn't go anywhere else. I just love Tupelo Smiles.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. It is Monday morning, which means my daughter Maya and me get to talk through all of the headlines. She sees herself over here. Look over here, Maya. You see yourself over there? Can you say hi? Wave? She'll wave in a minute. So there she goes. Here's everything you need to know to get you out the door this morning. I'm tracking a few showers out the door, but rain is going to be moving out for a majority of our day and then returning right back tomorrow. So a little bit of periods of dry weather. If you're wanting to get anything done, we'll talk through when exactly those will be. And then a chilly Halloween is incoming. So yeah, we're talking coats over costumes this year. It's definitely going to be chilly if you are headed out within the actual day of Halloween. Good job, Maya. Blow a kiss. You blow another one. Ooh, wow. Sometimes she holds it in a little bit. It's a good one if she does. Okay, nice. Good job, Maya. So that's everything. Yeah, good job. That's everything you need to know to get you out the door this morning. And as always, thanks for tuning in to Maya's Monday Minute, where we both get to talk through all of the weather headlines to get you out. I'm going to hand her out. She's saying bye. Say bye-bye. Anyway, she always waves just a little bit after. But thanks as always for tuning in and loving to see her give all of the report with me. Maybe she'll take my job one day. You never know. So that's what you need to know to get you out the door. Let's talk about where rain is currently, because some of us dealing with some showers early this morning, specifically in northeast Mississippi. You can see it kind of moving along 278 from Lafayette County into Lee and Itawamba County right now, and north of that. That's the shower activity that we're tracking out the door this morning. If you're not within these areas, you're probably not dealing with rain out there this morning. So that's what's ongoing right now. Let me go ahead and press OK. Doing a little bit of things behind the scenes, guys. But that's what's going on this morning. I'm going to zoom in and show you exactly where we're seeing this rainfall. Again, this is really Lee County and north. So right now, the heaviest stretching along 22, just south of 22, south of the city of Fulton, from Dorsey into Abney right now. So that's where I'm tracking the heaviest rain. You can kind of see there from Verona stretching all the way just south of 22 into Itawamba County. No lightning associated with this, so I'm not talking about anything severe, just some moderate pockets that are stretching through our area right now. So if you are traveling along 22 within Lee or Itawamba County, you will be dealing with some rain out there this morning. Also from Red Bay over into Cherokee, Alabama, dealing with some scattered showers, and then up into Alcorn County as well. If you're going to be traveling out of the city into Alcorn County, Corinth, traveling west along 72, you're going to be dealing with some rain this morning as well. That's what I'm tracking out. Not everybody dealing with that, though, but everyone dealing with these temperatures in the 50s. Lots of clouds out there this morning. So temperatures sticking in the 50s this morning. 57 in Water Valley, 59 in Grenada, 60s over in the Delta, middle 50s throughout northeast Mississippi for majority of the area from Tupelo to Houston down into Starkville as well. Let's take a look at a few of those cameras, see what you're looking at out the door this morning. This one over in northwest Mississippi in Batesville, over in Panola County, seeing a lot of cloud cover, but no ongoing rainfall out there. Temperatures in the upper 50s. Here's another look. Let me go ahead and advance that to show you another camera across northeast Mississippi over in Caledonia. So lots of clouds, no ongoing rainfall, but a little bit cooler. Temperatures in the middle 50s. So the further east you go, the cooler you're going to be, but everybody dealing with clouds out the door this morning. Your first 12 hours ahead, we're tracking again about a 10% chance of rain as we head over the next few hours into your early afternoon. I think a majority of us after this morning, though, are done with the rain throughout the day ahead. Temperatures not going to be advancing too much. We're only getting into the low to middle 60s into your afternoon. So Definitely not a big temperature swing morning to afternoon today due to all of those clouds in the forecast. So clouds are going to be sticking around out there for your day ahead, all due to this low pressure system. You can see it here sitting off to our south. I will say most of the time when we track these out, these low pressure systems with the cold front, they usually come down from the west and kind of swing through our area. This one definitely different movement or different placement than we usually see. It's kind of hugging the coastline, and as it does, you can see that precip, that rain kind of wrapping around that low pressure system. That's what caused us that rain yesterday and then lingering into your day ahead. As we get into the afternoon, that will continue to make its way off east. Yeah, a few showers could try to hang around, but for the majority of us, we're going to be sitting dry the rest of your day. Going into Tuesday, we reload and watch another one with the same type of movement come into play. So this one, again, is going to be coming into our day on Tuesday. On Tuesday morning, it's over in Texas, but watch as we head throughout the day on Tuesday. Showers going to be advancing into our area as this slides east. So it's going to be coming in for the back half of the day on Tuesday, causing some scattered shower activity to come into the picture Tuesday to afternoon and Tuesday evening. So if you got any plans, maybe you got trick or treats on those days, I really encourage you to have some indoor plans available, because that's when it looks like that's going to be causing us some rain chances into the mix, continuing overnight, bit more wet, widespread overnight as that does push through. And then I think a lot of Wednesday is going to be a clearing portion of our day, but could still see some wraparound preset from that low pressure system. That's a look at the next 48 hours. Coming up next, we'll talk more hour by hour of what you can expect. We'll go more in-depth, look more into our area, a little bit more of a zoomed in view. Of course, a full look at your 7-day forecast is also coming up, which does include your Halloween holiday. It's going to be a cool one, a chilly one for Halloween. We'll talk about temperatures coming up next.
Harvey's Curbside to Go means you can experience quality anywhere. Call in and pick it up on your way home without leaving your car. No cooking, no cleaning, just dinner. Harvey's, a difference you can taste.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, welcome back to the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggie McAuley. As always, thank you so much for tuning in and starting off your morning, your Monday morning with Mississippi Live Weather. I'm still tracking a few showers out there, from some stretching from Lee over into Itawamba County. So if you are traveling along 22 from Lee to Itawamba County, you're going to be dealing with some light to moderate shower activity out the door this morning. You can see those showers kind of blanketing Lee County right now, even stretching from just south of Saltillo all the way down into Shannon. And again, that stretches all the way to Itawamba County, impacting places like Fairview, Fulton, down into just north of Evergreen. So that's where we're tracking the majority of some, I'd say, moderate pockets of rainfall out there this morning. No lightning associated with it. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go out the door this morning. But no lightning associated with those showers, so just some moderate rainfall at best. Those stretch all the way up into places like Red Bay, Alabama. So maybe you're heading along 247 over in Alabama from Red Bay, maybe up into 72 to head to places like Muscle Shoals or Florence. You're going to be dealing with some rain. Also heading along 72 across state lines over to places like Cherokee from Tishomingo County, dealing with some rain as well. And then, of course, last but not least, dealing with some showers within the city of Corinth along 72 headed off west. So that's all the showers I'm looking at this morning, kind of a zoomed in around the clock or around the world view of those. A lot of us, though, dry, but it's all due to this system that's sitting off to our south. That's why we saw rainfall yesterday that's lingering into our morning right now. You can see here it's continuing to slide off to the east. So as it does, those rain chances are going to be diminishing as we head throughout the day. But if you've been tuning in with us, you know it's not the end of the story with the rainfall this week. Take a look over in Lee County. This is in Tupelo, temperatures in the middle 50s, rain on there, low-lying cloud cover for some as well, making for a cloudy view of those cameras. Same story, take a look at this over in Oxford, Lafayette County. Lots of clouds out there this morning, some lower lying clouds making for some cloudy views, again, of our cameras, temperatures in the 50s over in Lafayette County. So definitely a dreary start to our Halloween work week, if you will. So definitely dreary as you're headed out the door. The clouds are going to be sticking around all day long. As for your airport delays this morning, we did see a ground stop over your past hour at the Atlanta airport. Now that's looking to be all picked back up, only seeing minor delays out of that airport. Let's look more nationally. We are looking at a slight delay over in places like the Orlando airport over in Florida, but everywhere else looking good to go out there this morning. So that's some good news if you know anybody coming in and out of the area on the airways. Sticking here in North Mississippi, temperatures going to be in the 50s throughout your entire morning, eventually getting into the 60s just before noon. About a 10% chance I have hanging in there throughout your morning hours. Yes, we could see maybe a stray shower, but most of us dry after that batch moves through this morning. High temperatures today only going to be in the 60s for most of us, so definitely a cool morning and afternoon as well. 66 in Water Valley, 69 in Grenada, 68 in Bruce, 65 in New Albany. A little bit warmer the further south you slide, 71 in Kosciuszko, 68 down in Louisville. Let's take it hour by hour because as we head into the afternoon, I did say we could see maybe a few showers, mainly northwest Mississippi is when I'm tracking those. Light showers to drizzle. I'm not talking about anything that should slow you down on your afternoon plans. That's a different story out there, though, as we head into Tuesday. So let's talk about Tuesday. Going into your Tuesday morning, we're going to be watching another system sitting just off to our west. Yet again, a lot like the system we just saw. Main batch is going to be to our south, but as it slides east, we're going to watch showers push in, and that's going to come in across the Mississippi River by 11. I think by midday, we're going to be seeing some showers in northwest Mississippi out there for your Tuesday. Those are going to continue to make their way in as we head into your early afternoon for northeast Mississippi. You can kind of see the overall progression of these showers that could see some moderate to heavy downpours at times. I'm not tracking anything severe, but rainfall out there for your Tuesday afternoon. Going into your evening, you can see these very scattered in nature. But I just want to take a moment and show you here, not everybody getting rainfall all the time for the back half of Tuesday, but definitely showers moving in where you could see some wet periods out there for Tuesday afternoon and evening. I know there's a lot of things going on this week leading up to Halloween. There's trunk or treats, and Tuesday there is one in Senatobia on Main Street, their main trunk or treat within downtown. I know there could be a few across the board, so I just want to pause and show you that we could see rain. We are likely to see rain on the back half of your Tuesday. I would have indoor plans or accommodations made to maybe be a day further into your work week, because Tuesday is looking a little bit on the wetter side of things for the afternoon and evening. Widespread rain will push through overnight, and I think a lot of Wednesday we'll see a little bit of a clearing. Yes, we could still see a few wraparound showers, but the majority of activity will be overnight and kind of pushing out as we head throughout our Wednesday morning. So that's a look at our next best chance of rain. How much rainfall are we looking to see? Where you can see around that 3/4 to an inch stretches from Arkansas, really central Arkansas into our area. The further south that you go, the less rain you're going to be seeing from the system. So let's zoom in, talk about specifically North Mississippi. The further north you go, you could see around an inch from Tate County, Lafayette County, over into Prentiss County. Further south that you go, it drops off to around 1/2 of an inch from Eupora, Oktibbeha County into Lowndes County. Rain chances ahead. That's why I say if you got any plans, maybe you're trying to plan trunk or treats or anything like that, make it a day a little bit later in the work week, because main chance for rain is going to be on Tuesday, lingers a little bit into Wednesday, Thursday and Friday into the weekend, looking mainly dry out there. So that's some good news for actual Halloween plans. Let's talk about the tropics. And I saw where somebody said, I heard the hurricane has become a Category 5 in Jamaica. Yes, you are right. And this is a look at it. This is Hurricane Melissa, now a Category 5 hurricane overnight. That is a strong hurricane, guys. That is the strongest on the scale that we measure hurricanes for. And it is severely impacting places like Jamaica and it's going to be impacting Haiti and the Dominican Republic as it continues to push through. So very strong winds with this, 160 miles an hour. Okay, so very strong hurricane right now within the Caribbean, impacting, again, those islands like Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, and Haiti. Storm surge, flash flooding, all of that going to be impacting these islands because, look, it's continuing to push through. And as it does, it actually looks to remain its hurricane status. So, yes, it strengthens from a 5 maybe to a 3 or a 2 as it continues to push through those islands. But still, any hurricane is going to be very impactful, especially when it maintains level 2 status all the way through as it pushes back out into the Atlantic. Here's the thing. It's not looking to impact the United States. So that is some good news for us. But again, we are thinking of those that are within those islands. Again, Haiti, Dominican, and Jamaica, who are going to be severely impacted over the next few days. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast here in North Mississippi. 65 today, upper 60s tomorrow. Look at Wednesday and Thursday. It's going to be some cool forecast late week as we taper off those rain chances. The overall temperatures look chilly out there, only getting in the upper 50s Wednesday into Thursday. As for your Halloween forecast, take a look at where we start on Friday in the 30s. Yeah, it's going to be cold, bone chilling, if you will. I'm going to say that all week. Y'all might get tired of it. But it's definitely going to be cold out there for your Friday morning. Coolest we've seen so far this season is what I'm looking at for a Friday. So keeping an eye on Friday morning. Overall, looking to be a dry day out there for your Halloween with temperatures in the low 60s. And then middle 60s look to stick around out there for Saturday and Sunday. Make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live again this evening at 5, 6, and 10. And our meteorologist, Gabe Maynard, will have everything that you need to know. Latest update again on Hurricane Melissa and a look at your Halloween forecast is all coming up at 5, 6, and 10. Of course, you can tune back into Mississippi Live Weather tomorrow morning at 6:30.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.
You wonder how they're going to experience the real world in real safety, where all kids are welcome and everyone has a path forward to new skills, advancement, leadership, something they will carry with them the rest of their lives.